Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fascination. I'm well aware I look like shit today. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're at the VA for Rob. Rob had VA appointment this morning. And then after that is my appointment. I was making this last night. This nice raglan sleeve with the cuff. That's not tight though. I'll be doing some more of these. Just I don't have a lot of brown fabric left. But anyway, that's not the point. We're here. I have to get an EEG, echocardiogram. I believe an electrocardiogram. So they also attach stuff to your chest. The little things around your head. Yeah, so I'm like, eh. And I always bring some knitting with me. I always do, and you know why? Because this shit keeps me busy while waiting. Always remember to take something to do when you go to an appointment, or even if you go with your friend to their appointment, or whomever you might accompany to an appointment. That's why I always have my knitting. I've got a little bit further along on this. It's kind of nice. This is that Lion brand yarn that's supposed to look like denim. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so Rob has his appointment, and then I have my appointment, and then we're going home. Shoot, I forgot to take anything out for today's dinner. Whoops. Oh well. I have plenty of stuff at home that I can just make, throw in the oven and make. So, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. And you know what? I can have no caffeine. Y'all are lucky I'm awake. If you want to know, I have a habit, like when I let my hair down, just take it and just sweep it over to one side, so you know this side is not shaved. I would not cut my hair off. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, you know, always give yourself something to do. You can watch YouTube. And this part right here is just part of the dash. I want to get one of those things that just like mounts on, just kind of like suctions on. But I don't want to have it right there, right? I'd rather suction it like over here where I sit. And by the way, this car has butt warmer, seat warmer. Oh my gosh, I love that about this car, the seat warmer. Except for the fact that the neighbor issue with the vehicles is happening again. The guy's a complete asshole. He's broken into the house, and the neighbor on the other side of us, like, she's okay, but he's an asshole too. He thinks, oh, I'm from New Jersey, ain't nobody better than nobody else. That's a problem with some people. They seem to think just because they're from somewhere that they're better than everyone. No, they're not. I give a shit how much money a person does or does not have. You know, people are people. But oh, yeah, those two. So yeah, somebody pulled one of the, like, you know, the windshield wiper. They have that little pin in one part, and it scraped the windshield one morning. Plus, Rob has been finding the driver's side door unlocked when the car alarm has been engaged. The alarm doesn't go off, and the neighbor seems to run away every time he sees Rob. Guilty? Pretty much. Like the year that his cab buddies, Rob's cab buddies, came to help clean up the ivy and the nightshade from the house. And they decided to do the whole yard. And, and then eventually be back because they're all busy with their own stuff. Some of them are police, some of them are still in the service, which is fine. Always great. But, yeah, karma. Remember that when you do something wrong to another person, your karma will come back to get you, whether it's a rumor or you may have made some shit up about somebody. Karma comes back. Karma's a thing, y'all. Anyway, my shirt, right? I made it long like a tunic and made it, I'll show you in another video, or when we get home, how long this is. And I'm wearing my gray skirt with it. But yeah, it is nice. It's comfortable for today. Today, I think, is supposed to be in the 60s. I would ask Bixby, but we're on my phone. I'm almost to the other end of this. But yeah, thought maybe I would do a little video while I'm sitting here waiting for Rob. He says my appointment's only 10 minutes away from this VA location. So, yeah. And see, that's something I try not to say when we're at the VA, is which one. I notice a lot of people have been getting swatted lately. And that's not right. Why do people even do that? Excuse me. I have to take a sip of something. I don't like the raspberry watermelon refresher with lemonade in it. That shit is nasty, but it's the only thing I have. Ugh. I can't have no caffeine until after. But that's gross. But yeah, Rob shouldn't be in there much longer. It is 8:39 now, so he should be one of the first patients. I think some people had already been seen, but that's okay as long as they don't take too long to get him in there, and as long as they don't say, "Oh, we're a bit delayed. We're behind today. Might take a while." That's fine if you don't have somebody that has an appointment after yours, like not long after, then that's fine. Oh, question. Any of you out there that owns a Fire HD10? Has yours been randomly draining and shutting off. Mine has. It upsets me. I was sitting there at the sewing machine last night working on this. I love how the sleeves turned out, and there's no gaps. I was checking that, and then I went back very carefully with pinking shears. So, right in the middle of listening to Let's Read. If you don't listen to Let's Read, I'll leave him linked. He does spoopy stories, like scary stories and such. Jeffree Star lip oil. Excuse me, holy crap. Kind of matches. But I don't have to worry about a mirror. Oh my god, my face is bloated this morning. I love this lip oil. As soon as I run out, then I will get more. But I've also been carrying this one with me. I do like it. Curse Cosmetics also has some lip oil. You can also go over there. Now remember, with Curse Cosmetics, use my code CHARS, all in caps. Or go over to Christine's channel, Life with Christine, and see what her Maven code is. I'm not sure Mountain Witch Christine is still a Maven. She might be. My hair's doing this little thing today. It's kind of cool though. Put it up like that. No, just joking. Like thinking that's almost like what you see in those pinup girl, those vintage pinup girl posters where they got that piece of hair that goes like that. It's almost like that. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully I can come back with some other content today. This is today's content, I was like, what am I going to do for Thursday's content? Well, I'm right here in the car making it. So as to not let my battery go low. Oh, I've already been on here for almost 13 minutes. That's fine. So I'll be back in another video or later after he drops me at my appointment. Well, no, not drops me. Takes me to my appointment because he'll be in the parking lot like I am here at the VA. But yeah, hopefully they treat him good today because they have not been treating him with respect. When you're a veteran or you're a family member of a veteran or friend of a veteran, let's see, I've got Rob is Army, Maldus Boy's Marine. Let's see. My friend Scott is Air Force. Scott, if you ever watch this, hey, buddy. I'll probably share this to him later. Then, oh my gosh. A person that's Coast Guard. I helped him out when he was homeless. He never thanked me, and he never paid me back the money I loaned him. That was $1,500 over time. Shit adds up, people. Shit adds up. But, yeah. So next month, just so you know, like last year when I said free yard sale, like here in the state of New Jersey, you have to have, like, dude, what the freak? dude next to us in his SUV, like, his car just went back and forth a bit. Put your brake on. Or he could put it in park. Okay, so people have to have like a vendor's permit or vendor's license to have a yard sale, something like that. And last year when we went, they didn't have to do it at that time. They have one in April where the items are free and they don't have to pay to put it out there. They just have to sit out there with the stuff, yada yada, whatever. That's how I got that haunted rocking chair from a French galleon for free. Should have taken the sink that was with it, because God knows we need that shit now. Might have Rob drive past that house again and see if that sink will be put back out there. So my thing is, I want to look for some bookcases. If I can't find some, I want to make them, right? Like you make the boxes, the squares, right? That's your bookcases. And also, I wouldn't mind making a long one and extend it out a bit. And that way, I have areas to put my fabrics and kind of free up the room underneath it, my table. And also, I like my desk, but it's getting to the point where there's like a little gap in between the shorter part where my Singer Heavy Duty 4452 sits and the other part. So like the short part for the L, you know, the short part for the L. Now, I'm not calling anybody loser. The short part for the L, and then the long part, right? The long part is like where the little cupboard part is, and then the shelves. I would actually like to make something more durable. Something that'll house all my fabrics. I mean, if that makes sense, I hope it does. And would also give me some extra room for other stuff, you know, to go on it. Like a little section for doing the nail art. Another little section just to put the makeup on. And then I'm not going to rearrange my room much. Not much. Maybe a bookkeeper. But yeah. I mean, I have side tables from another room in my room. I just need to like clean them down really good. They've been sitting for a while. Because nobody used that room after Rob's mom until my son moved up here from Texas. And he's being discriminated against because he has still has a Texas driver's license. And one of the managers at the Tractor Supply don't like people from Texas. He's like, I wasn't born in Texas. Like, I lived in Texas most of my life. He's like, but I wasn't born in Texas. Well, I just don't like Texas. Not his problem, right? You know, maybe corporate should know about discrimination. She sexually discriminates. And she discriminates against people just because of where they came in from. Like, when I lived in Philly, and I was dating this one guy, Larry. He was hot, but stupid. The stupid bodybuilder. If you know that type, they could be really, really hot body, right? But not quite up here in the head. Not too bright. So he told his mommy that I lived in a certain section of Philly, and that's where his dad was a police detective back in the 70s. And he had it in his head that I lived in a super bad area. Of course I did. But it wasn't as bad as some of the other areas of Philly. Like oh my gosh, I gotta think. Well, the Germantown area of Philly is now getting bad, real bad. The Frankfurt section of Philly, not a good section. Not at all. Juniata area of Philly, horrible. Philadelphia is a bucket. Foolish. It served its purpose, let's put it that way. And then, yeah, just Philly's a piece of ish. So, yeah. He told his mommy, and I was like, I got on the phone with him, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, first of all, I'm like, I'm not from Philly. Don't judge a person just because they live there. Get to know them and, you know, find out, hey, where are they from? He was born and raised in Philly. So who was he to come at me, right? Even though his dad was a cop in Philly when he was growing up. Till he passed away from, you know, melanoma. And, what the heck is on? Okay. Yeah, like, who was he to really judge me for that? I was like, really, man? I'm like, the section you grew up in? I'm like, Fairmont Park? Like, that's dangerous as shit. That's dangerous. Because the actual park up there, I don't know what's going on with that part of my hair, honestly. Oh, I do. I do now. It's being naughty, and that's why it's laying weird. I brushed my hair. But anyway, yeah, who was he to judge? And then I told him, I'm not from Philly. I only live here. But just because somebody lives somewhere doesn't make them a bad person. He's like, oh. I'm like, now why don't you tell your mom that? And then he judged me on another point because his work friends at Home Depot. And he's like, oh, my friends at Home Depot said you want me to be tattooed because you have tattoos. And I'm like, I have enough tattoos for both of us. Why the fuck would I want you to be tattooed? Like, just so that's what I'm saying about, like, the whole, just because a person lived somewhere doesn't mean they're from there, and then don't pass judgment because you aren't getting to know that person, you know what I mean? And then making shit up about that person. Trust and believe. I have had too many people make shit up about me. I cut them out of my life. They're trying to get back in, and I block their asses. They don't deserve, you know, to try to come in and judge me when all of those people have been drug addicts and alcoholics, and I am neither one. Oh, and those people all had criminal record, and I never have. You know, so remember, when you're out here in the world and you see somebody and then you go to give them a chance, remember, if your gut instinct tells you something about them, like, I don't know, their energy might be a little off, listen to that. Even though you tried to give those people a chance, somebody's always there willing to backstab you. Just saying. That's why I have a very small circle of people that I call friend, because don't use that word lightly. But also, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I've been on here way too long, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, or later. No, in the next one, because I want to try to make something to go with this shirt. Other than the fact I have my gray skirt on. Bye.